Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. On this channel, we do a lot of lithium golf cart conversions. We do a lot off camera too, but we've done a bunch on camera. And today we got a new battery that was sent to us, lithium battery that we're going to put in a cart that's already been converted. If you don't worry though, if you guys are looking to convert, we do a video on that. We'll leave a link to that down below so you guys can click on that, teach you how to do a lithium conversion. That was on the Club Car brand, but it's similar on the other ones as well. If you can't quite figure it out from ours, there are many videos out there that will show you that. This one, once you see it, it's going to look like some we've done on the channel before. It's kind of got that same form factor. It's got almost the same color. Well, actually, it's close to the same color, so it works the same way. What makes this one a little different is this one didn't come as a kit. So it didn't come with a charger, it didn't come with a monitor, nothing like that. This is the battery that you have here, but we have a nice charger that we're going to use for this project. We did a video on that too. You guys, you'll see that probably sometime after that, but we're going to use it on this charger. Now, how you monitor this battery is you're going to use the Bluetooth app, because this is Bluetooth, it has Bluetooth. So you're going to be able to log on with the app and see what the battery's doing, control everything right from your app, and see what the status of it is. And this one is 100 amp hour, like most of them you see that are 100 amp hour. We have done some before, like our main cart has 150 amp hour battery in it. We love that thing, the bigger ones, but it is a bit heavier of a battery. This one goes about 83 pounds or so, which is still way lighter than the lead acid batteries. And this is the 5,120 watt hours that you get out of this. And one of the things, I'll show you here in front of it. One of the things that you're going to want when you're looking for one of these is the amps. This one has a 200 amp BMS with a 500 amp surge for 5 seconds. So if you're trying to go up that hill or something, you ain't got to worry about it shutting off because you overshot the amps. It's because it does have that 500 amp surge, which is nice. This one is the name LiPULS, LiPULS maybe. That's what it looks like. It's got those little harder to pronounce names, but as you can see, this does look like one we've done before, and it has a lot of them same protections. Like I mentioned, the 200 amp EMS, the low temp protection, short circuit protection, overcharge protection, over current, high temp, has all those in here. And it does use the EV grade A cells. At least it says it does. I'm not the kind, that's a different channel that bust these open and check. That's not for me. That's for like Will Prouse. Check him out. He does awesome stuff with solar. And it's supposed to have 15,000 cycles that this will run. And like I mentioned, we're going to put, this is what comes in the box when you get it. You get the battery, nice form factor. You got the ABS case, and it comes with the bolts for the top for the lugs here. This one came with 4 for some reason. Maybe they sent me extras. I don't know, but they're here. And it also comes with the product manual and a little brochure of more of what they have, and then more on the battery. It gives you all the stats of the battery. If you guys have any question on this battery and you can't find it, hit us up down below. We'll see if we can find it for you. Maybe we'll contact them. Even though they did send us this for a review, we're not affiliated with them where we have to tell you anything special. We're going to put it in the cart and run it, and we'll probably do a update video maybe at some point. Especially if there's any issues. If we find any issues, we'll do an update. But if it's running great, there's no update for you really. It's just running great. So we're going to put that in a cart. Remember, I mentioned it is a cart that's already been converted. So if this is a video where you're trying to figure out how to convert, this ain't the video for you. This is one where we're just showing this battery and putting in a cart we already converted. And we have a onboard charger we're going to use for this. Now, this being the 48 volt version, they do have other versions. If you want, if you got the lower voltage, you can get that also. And then you can use whatever charge you need that's applicable to this battery. Like I mentioned, only being 85 pounds, you can put this in yourself, but it does help to have a friend, one on each side of the cart to put it in there. So, like I said, everything got the nice carry handles. It's a pretty nice battery. I like this form factor. They fit in easy and they're easy to put in and out, better than, however many of those lead acids you're trying to pull out. So with that being said, let's get over here to the cart and we'll drop this in place, hook it up, take the cart for a spin, see if it's doing what it's said to do. All right, guys, this is a 97 Club Car DS that we're using. It's previously been converted for the lithium. You can see the setup in here. We have a new solenoid, a heavy duty solenoid, works great. Everything on this car goes through a shunt because it has the monitor on board with the shunt. Remember, this battery doesn't include a monitor in the kit. It just includes the battery. You have to get your own charger and your own display, which will give you a little cheaper price if you're purchasing it. Overall, if you already have some of this stuff and you're just looking for a lithium battery to replace yours, you'll be good to go. down here, we mentioned we have that new charger we were going to use in here. We already have one on board. It's a lower charge rate, so we'll use it for now for the sake of this video. We don't want the video to drag out too long, but we'll use this one for now just to hook it up so we can see how it works. And then later we'll probably install the bigger one over there, the bigger 18 amp one on that side, so it charges a little faster. But I think this one's only 10. So, but most of the time this will charge what you need, especially if you plug it in and it charges overnight. But if you're looking for a faster charger, that other one would be good. And remember, like I said, everything goes through the shunt. So you only have one ground wire on the battery. This is the only one that goes to the battery as far as ground. Everything else goes through the shunt. And then you have everything that goes to the positive right here. If you have something like this and you're planning on doing it, here's a little trick. Just put a zip tie through the eyelets so you know what wires go where. You don't want to mess those up. And we have a tray already made here to drop ours in. I mean, we're just going to set it in there. For us, we got to put it in this way and then rotate it in. It doesn't want to just go in usually. So we're going to put it in, rotate it in. I don't know if you guys really need to see that. Move all this stuff out of the way. And then we'll get it in there and then we'll show you how to hook everything up. But pretty simple job, especially if you're already converted. If you are looking to convert, we did do a video on that. Check that out down below. That'll show you how to convert one of these to lithium, and then you're ready to go, because you can buy the kits with everything you need and you'll be up and going with lithium. Let me tell you that they're a game changer. It's the longevity of the speed, the torque, everything is much better on these lithiums. And they're coming right down to the price of lead acid batteries. So I recommend going with lithium. All our carts have lithium, and I recommend it to everybody. So with that being said, let's get this battery set in here so we can hook it up and test this thing out. All right, guys, we have it set in here. It wasn't too difficult. We had to do a little twist maneuver because it goes back up in there a little bit. That's what's nice about these 100 amp hour ones. They got a good size to them, so they fit in most of these carts. We just had to put a little tray in the bottom. What we're going to do now is we're going to hook them up. Let's pull these little plugs out. Hook it up, what needs to be hooked up, the positive to the positive and the one negative here, using the included lag bolts. Let's cut this wire here, or this zip tie. There we go. We're going to take all our wires, get them all in there, and mount those in. Then we're going to do the same on the negative side to get that mounted. And for this car, since it's already been converted, that's pretty much it. And since we are going through the shunt with the display, we will probably later get this fully charged and then calibrate the display to this battery. That's nothing that you guys need to worry about. This is for the sake of this battery, what we're doing. If I can get this thing started. All right. It gets me every time. So we got our positive hooked up. We're going to hook the negative to the negative side. Now, when you hook your negative up, you're going to get that spark. It scares me every time. I just accidentally touched in the spark. So we'll see if we still have spark in here. But don't let it freak you out. See that spark? That's normal. You're not doing anything wrong. It will spark like that. I know when I did it, I'm like, oh crap, I did something wrong. But no, they do that. We'll tighten these down. Remember, not too tight.
Don't touch positive when you're on negative.
Yeah, don't touch it too. Even though it has those protections. So the polarity protection, if you happen to get them crossed, it has protection against that. So now we are hooked up. You can see on our display, it's reading 59%, which I don't believe that's right for this battery. That's why I said we got to fully charge up our battery, and then we can calibrate our display to this battery. So if you guys are looking to get this battery and you picked up a display and shunt, in there it'll show you how to calibrate the display. We have done other videos on all this type of setup to show you how to calibrate the display. If you're looking for that, we'll leave a link to that too. But now, right now, we're all hooked up. Let me give it a little quick press here. Put the key in. Oh yeah, she's ready to move. So she's up and ready to go. So let me get this strapped in, and then we'll take it for a quick spin, see what kind of torque we're getting out of it and things like that. But other than that, that's a pretty easy setup, especially if you're already converted. I know converting scares a lot of people, but it's really not that hard. So if you're thinking about converting to lead or lithium, or getting rid of your lead acids, don't be afraid to try to do the conversion yourself. It's a pretty simple job. But with that being said, let me get this buckled in here, and we'll give it a quick spin just to see what it does. All right, guys, we're giving her for a rip. Oh yeah, that torque is so much better on these lithiums. There you go. That was a quick jaunt. We're going to take it for a longer ride down the trails, see what kind of life we get out of it. But we got to get it to a full charge. But we're not going to put that in this video. We've done it on other ones that are similar. Um, if I mean, we might do a follow up. I'm just not sure. We'll see how it works out far as after we do the test. If there's any issues that we run into, we'll definitely do a follow up for you so you guys can be informed on that. But if it's working as intended, there's not much of an update I can give you. Normally for these type of batteries, you'll get between 45 and 50 miles depending on your terrain, especially if it's paved. If you're doing a little more in the dirt or off road, it's going to reduce that a little bit. Or if you're climbing bigger hills, obviously, or if you have more passengers, it will reduce it. But from our experience with 2 people on a cart, we're getting about between 45 and 50 miles on a trail that has some ups and downs to it. So not a bad setup. But we're going to give you a couple more shots of the outside as we're moving along. I don't know if that has to do with the battery, but they look pretty good in video. So here we go. Well, there you have it, guys. It's a pretty easy setup if you're already set up for lithium, like I mentioned. We got it strapped down and in here. We did a few rips there. You can see it definitely has that torque you're looking for in the lithiums. Plus, we're going to get a longer range because we can use more of the power of the battery, unlike the lead acid, which only lets you use about 50%. This one here, you can go right down to 0 and then charge it back up and you'll be good to go. Although you don't want to go to 0 too often, you can. It is made for that. Keep that in mind. We'll see how this LiPULS does over time. We're going to give it some longer runs. We're going to do our normal test, run it through its paces, and then if it has any issues or anything, we'll keep you guys updated. We might even do an update on how it's doing. I'm just not sure, but there's so many of these on the market right now, and they're all in about the same price range. And with a lot of these, they are made in China. There's very few in the US that I know of that make these. And if they are, the price is jacked up. They're pretty good. And from what I found in my testing, I don't get any better performance out of the US made ones over the China ones. So, I mean, I try to support the US companies, but when they're that much of a price difference, got to save some money too, where you can, especially, well, with the way these politicians keep jacking up prices on stuff. But that being said, guys, any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them down below. We'll get to them. We'll answer questions we know, especially after we're doing the testing. If you are looking at this battery, we'll leave a link to this, anything that we're using to related to this down below, in case you guys are looking into one of these and trying to decide if you should go with it. And that being said, guys, I want to thank you all for watching the video. And until next time, try something new.